Hi guys, hope you all are having a great day. The past 2 weeks have been crazy in track and field, with everything coming down to the wire in the NCAA championships coming this weekend on March 10th to 11th in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So if you live close to that city, well, you have no excuse not to attend. I have been to Albuquerque several times. All I have to say is that it's an interesting place. If you ever go, make sure you find a decent hotel, but I'd really focus on Airbnb. The state of your hotel scene for last-minute reservations can be a bit shaky and suspect. Regardless, events like these are supposed to spur your local economy. Here, I want to cover the Divisional championships that already took place with Katelyn Tuohy of the ACC, Talitha Diggs and Briton Wilson of the SEC, and lastly, Kennedy Simon from the Big 12 championships. All of these ladies will definitely be participating in the NCAA championships in some shape or form within individual events and or relays. Let us start with the ACC Conference Championships with Katelyn Tuohy, who ran that excellent split time of 4 minutes, 23.26 seconds, with the team coming in third place. Now, there are a lot of clickbait videos of how athletes change the world forever, and some of those videos are a bit over the top. But I definitely think Tuohy really changed the world in this particular moment of time, especially in the college level scene, because a 4:23 is definitely a nice split time. Now, winning bronze as opposed to first place clearly came down to the performances of the other legs. NC State has excellent long distance and cross country runners, but they still have room to improve in other areas. The second leg ran a time of 58 seconds on a 400-meter split. That was not good. What they need to do is improve your sprint and middle distance team. But it is easier said than done, because this, ladies and gentlemen, well, it's D1. The best sprinters and middle distance runners are typically recruited elsewhere. Now, they could have put Tamara Chapman, as her time is a bit better on paper, but even that would not have been enough to come in second place. Duke and Notre Dame really wiped out the second and third legs. With Duke on the second leg, you had Megan McGinnis, who ran with a split time of 52.28, and her teammate Lauren Tolbert came in with a time of 2 minutes 4 seconds in the 800, which is college level fast. Now for Tuohy, it was either participate in the DMR or run the 5K. So she really did this for the team, in my opinion. And quite honestly, nothing wrong with third place, especially for a school with terrific long distance athletes and a very impressive split time. Now, all that is okay for Tuohy, because later on she ended up winning the 3,000 meters in the ACC Conference Championships with a time of 8:51. And a week prior at the Melrose Games, she ran a time of 8:35, setting a college meet record with a 5-second lead time, which is really badass. Now, with the NCAA Indoor Championships coming down to the wire, I do expect Tuohy to win the 3K title and come in at around 8:40 to 8:35. Parker Velby of Florida will also be there as well to push her, along with Hilda Olmomo of Alabama. And I don't expect to see any surprises, because your personal bests aren't even close as opposed to the sprinters I will cover soon. Now, for outdoors, I think Tuohy will have an amazing performance. I think she can average a 15:20 in the 5K and run a very low 4 in the 1,500 meters. And at the rate she is going right now, she could run a sub 4 by her senior year. Tuohy is absolutely crazy at keeping it up. Now, Tara came in second place with a time of 50:58, which is very fast as well. I think Anning will be representing Great Britain, as with a speed like that, Britain's 4x400 will have enough to come in second place at Worlds this year, assuming nobody drops the baton, as they have a history of messing things up. With her and Yagan on that team, it will look good. Now, Diggs is going to Worlds most definitely this outdoor season if she stays healthy. And I think she will most likely run a sub 50 twice during the outdoor season. It will be very interesting as we look into the outdoor 400 meters at Worlds to be extremely competitive. We will see Abby Steiner, Talitha Diggs, and possibly Sydney McLaughlin-Laverne. It's crazy because the fun has not yet begun. But for the College NCAA Indoor Championships this weekend, it is going to be an incredible competition, as what Rory Dunk states from Twitter, which I agree on. The 400-meter race will be a head-to-head matchup between Talitha Diggs and Rashida Adeleke, both breaking the collegiate record within hours of each other with 50:44, followed by 50:15. Amber Anning, the only other athlete to break 51, is one of 6 Arkansas athletes entered into the 400 meters at the championships this weekend. Look at this list, guys. It's crazy. It also includes Kennedy Simon and Briton Wilson. So I won't be surprised to see someone run a sub 50. And you can probably guess who that one person will be. Now, in the SEC Championships, Diggs finished 7th overall as she just came from running the Afternoon's Delight. Make sure you check out his new track channel called Track and Ace. Links will be in the comment section. Also, subscribers David Kloss and FBI called her out early as well. So great job, guys. Like Tui, I think she will have an incredible indoor season. If she did not have tired legs, she would have easily come out first or second place in this 200-meter event. Clearly, her race is the 400. Diggs is dynamic in every sprinting event like Abby Steiner was in the prior year, and Diggs is just a sophomore. But I don't know why no one has thrown her an NIL deal. At least I have not heard of anything, and especially early. Why wait until her social media following blows up like Steiner or Tui? To me, it's calculated, and I am a very calculated person. It would be great if Puma signs her up early, but we shall see. Diggs is definitely a no-brainer in my book. Comes from an athletic family, double major, nice in every aspect that I can think of on paper. Mom was a professional runner back in the day, so what more can an endorsement brand ask for? My outdoor prediction is she is going to run a sub 50 at least once with the right competition in there. And the last 2 athletes I want to cover here are Briton Wilson of the SEC Razorbacks and Kennedy Simon representing the Big 12. Both have excellent middle distance range. They will be performing in the 400 meters at the NCAA Indoor Championships. That event will be extremely competitive. Briton Wilson finished 2nd place at the SEC Championships with a time of 2 minutes, 2.13 seconds, coming in second to Michelle Rose. Now, Wilson, from my understanding, will not be participating in the 800 meters this weekend. She will also not be participating in the 4x4 as well, which is quite surprising. Now, Stan Beckton says, also a surprise is Briton Wilson isn't listed for Arkansas 4x400 and will only be participating in the 400 meters. The 800 scratch makes sense because it would require superhuman effort to compete in back-to-back events. Now, I don't know why Wilson will not be running in the 4x400. I suppose that it was just a coaching call to give her some time and focus exclusively on the 400 meters. Scratching the 800 makes sense. But regardless, outdoor season's coming soon, and I expect Briton Wilson to go beast mode in the hurdles as she is excellent in it. So even if she does not come out with a medal this weekend, that's okay. She's had an exceptional indoor season since transferring to Arkansas. And on my final list is Kennedy Simon of the University of Texas. She had the fastest Big 12 400-meter qualifier at 51:80 and 51:01 coming out of the Big 12 championships, second to her teammate Rashidat Adaliki. Simon will be running in the 400 meters this weekend. She has excellent range, but it's competitive. She will also be running in the 4x400. And Simon, I just found out recently, is a grad student majoring in accounting. So she is set in whatever career path she wants, especially if she goes to corporate, coming in as an athlete. It is really great when athletes set themselves up academically that way. There's a lot of easy majors out there, and accounting is not one of them. Now, here are my predictions for the 4x400 meters this weekend. As much as I like Diggs, I think Texas is looking good on paper. They have Julian Alfred, Rashidat Adaliki, and Kennedy Simon. Florida has Diggs, and Arkansas has Amber Anning. Both really stand out on paper. Those are my top three teams, and I am not going to pick first, second, or third because these times overall are too tight to call, and it's any given Sunday in women's track and field. But you guys let me know, who do you think will come out on top in the 400 meters? Have a great day. So if you liked this video, then check out the videos right above or visit our short clip playlist. Have a great day.